Hello, it's Collette from the Sacred Rose Temple, and I am here to share with you about my new up and coming container called the Druidess. I have had such a wonderful year with regards to working with the magic of my Druid priestess, and I reclaimed her as part of my lineage and ancestry after many, many years of being signaled that this was deep within my lineage. I didn't like to call her that though. I'd really not defined her as anything, just this feeling inside of this ancient one that wanted to do really deep spiritual work, connect to nature, make herbs, live off the land, create sacred space, you know, love and hug the trees and all the things that druidry involves was a life that I was already living. And then it really became clear to me through, ancestry and work on my ancestral medicine and lineage that the druids were part of who I was and really a deep part of my lineage and my ancestors. And so I redefined myself with a label. I know that labels were all a bit, oh, well, we don't really know whether a label is good or not. But in this case, it really kind of asserted something in me. And the Druid priestess, who is not separate from my womb priestess or my sacred sexuality priestess, she encompasses it all. She is of all those many facets and flavors. But what she is to me is very important in that she is the conduit in which I bring through sacred work to my home, family, the community, and the wider world in my teachings. And the course for the Shift Network has been profound for me in seeing these hundreds of women from all over the world really drop into deep teachings that have awakened something inside of them. I am viewing and observing the world's change and then beginning to manifest into matter the sacred. So I think the Druidess is really calling in our collective at the moment. She's very ancient. She belongs to people who lost their indigenous kind of celebration. I know as a woman, I looked outside of myself for other indigenous kind of spiritual rituals and ceremonies because I hadn't really done the deep dive into my own line and blood. And that happened through Jungian work, Jungian psychology work that I studied, in that I really rooted deep down into my ancestral medicine. So this is about ancestral medicine. This is about anybody who feels that deep call into the druidess. I think she's tingling her bells all over the collective, saying, if you feel me, come back to me because I've got medicine for you and I've got teachings for you. And this group is a way of accessing that in a more light way. So, not deep, intense, not really time consuming, but a way that I've been really sat on. How can everyday women access some deeper spiritual work in tune with their lives already? So this involves every month a 20 to 30-minute psycho-spiritual journey initiation ceremony ritual. And then you'll get a PDF, which is your monthly practice. There will be a sacred space in which we share. I will be putting inspiration in there. I will be putting encouragement in there. And you'll be able to, chat with other women about what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing. And then also the opportunity to deepen into that by working with me one to one in a private container where you will access the same materials, but we'll be able to give a weekly expose on what you're going through with some personal written feedback on that. So, yeah, this is a big opportunity to drop in at a very affordable price and with the ability to juggle all the other things that your life throw at you at the same time. So I'm really hoping to see many of you there ready to really embody the Druidess on a light, deep level, over time. So this container is going to be for 12 months. There may be even an extension onto that, should it be working in all our favors. So I would love to see you all take a deep yes and jump into the sacred grove with me and into this enchanted way of living as a druid priestess. So bye for now, and I'll see you all in the sacred grove.